No way I'm getting away with this. Today we're going to be playing 1.6 boss bandit, not even boss bandit, 1.6 bandit cycle. And we're going to try and win with no building, no big spell, and just cycling shit to keep them in a weird rotation at 15,000 trophies the whole game. This is going to be weird. I don't think it's going to work. And I'm going to have to hope that they don't have... Okay, you know what? We're going to do this, and this should fully counter the Goblin Barrel. We're going to have to be making slick plays like that, and we're going to have to be pressuring with bandit. I do have a little bit of yapping I want to do, but I can't yet because this is going to be such, like, I'm going to have to lock in. Every bit of chip damage is crucial. All right, I'm going to go for a Fire Spirit as soon as I can here. And to counter this, I'm absolutely... Come on, Fire Spirit, get to the tower. That's so much free chip. All right, let's go for this. We have to go for the bandit for the wizard, otherwise it's just going to clear out all my shit. All right, that's perfect. So we defend all that, and the bandit counter pushes, and we've done somehow 600 damage. We can just go with this over here. Okay, that is weird. Oh my god, the fact that the prince didn't get stunned by the thing there was a little alarming, but you know what? We're going to go like this. We're going to have to go for an Ice Golem. I don't want to take the Prince hit. And okay, another chip damage from the Fire Spirit. So he hasn't caught on that that's literally what I'm going to do the entire game. He did just use his Zap, so I'm going to go for a little split lane pressure here and see if I can bait out some Elixir. And he's going to be able to kite, but look at the bats. Oh, man. All right, anyway. I might try and get some value out of this. He might be back to Zap, but let's see. Is he going to go for the Zap? No, it doesn't look like it. So we're going to get some value out of the Evo Skeletons there. Very nice. And, alright, he's going to go for an Evo Wizard. So I'm going to go Fire Spirit to try and chip this down. Sometimes they, like, begin to clog up both lanes, and I might have to split lane, or switch lanes at least. So I'm going to go with that now. Go with some cheeky bats, and maybe one of them might get a hit. Or at least the Ice Golem might get a hit. Ooh, no, I didn't get a hit with the bat there. Alright, let's go for a bandit to pressure. And the good thing is we get to our Evos, because we're playing 1.6 cycle, so we get to our evolutions really quick. I'm actually going to go for a log. Pretty bad reaction speed there. Alright, let's see if we can sneak a Fire Spirit on the tower. Evo Ice Spirit in the back. He's definitely going to go something at the bridge. Nice, we hit the tower there. And then he's going to go for a Mirrored Prince. Right, okay. Let's go like this. And then let's see if we can get some value. Oh, Bandit gets on the tower. That's super clutch. All right, let's go like this in case he is able to take care of that. He's probably going to go Wizard. All right, let's just go like this and then kite all this. We don't take any damage. We could have done the Fire Spirit placement there, but we weren't locked in enough. E-Spirit go crazy. All right, once he zaps, if he zaps... Okay, let's go for Fire Spirit. Okay, now I can go for the Evo Skeletons. So I'm going to go with them... Yeah, let's go with them over here, outside of the bomb. And then let's go for a Bandit. Oh my god, he mirrors Zap. Oh my god, that was a little scary. Okay, so he's going to go with that. That's fine with me. Let's go for bats in the back. He'll probably wizard the East Spirit, maybe? Okay, good. We get some chip damage. Let's go for this. And then he might Zap. Fire Spirit's going to get another connection. Ice Golem tanks for that. Okay, he's going to go for a Zap. That's fine. He might go for a Skeleton Army. Let's see. Is he going to go for it? No, he's going to go for a Prince. Okay, let's go for an Evo Ice Spirit. Let's go for a Fire Spirit to try and get some more chip damage. And will he go for something for the Fire Spirit? No, he's going to tank it. So let's go like this. He's going to mirror his barrel. I think he's going to go for a Skeleton Army. So let's go for a log. And Fire Spirit! Bandit, go! Bandit's going to get on the tower. And holy fucking smokes, we just beat this crud at 15k with 1.6 bandit cycle. I didn't know if we were going to be able to win with this, but that was a pretty good game, man. But I know we're going to be versing some Virgin with like Goblin Drill cycle, and he's going to... It's just going to be a lot of fun. But one other thing I wanted to yap about while we get into this is, I feel like with people in the real world, not in Clash, man, in the real world, you can tell how somebody is or how you feel towards somebody or if you want them to be your friend without even, like, their words. You can just tell from their vibe. You know what I mean? Like, you just get a gut feeling. All right, I'm going to pressure with this. You get a gut. I feel like I get a gut feeling from people, like, just based on the way they present themselves. Holy Bandit. This is why I'm playing Bandit, not Boss Bandit. It can get some value and that cheap pressure. And holy smokes, we actually kill that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like generally I can get a vibe if I want to be friends with somebody or if I like somebody very quickly. And it's super easy to tell when somebody's being fake. I don't know why. It's this like human instinct that we are like born with that you can just tell somehow. I hope that it's going to dash onto the skeleton, but it'll be on the tower. Okay, so he's going to tank that. He's going to go crazy. All right, so he decided not to tank it. Let's go for bats here, and let's go for an ice golem, and then an East Spirit to clear out some of the skeletons. And then as soon as... That mini P.E.K.K.A dies. I'm going to go for a bandit and a little fire spirit push here. And see what he's got for this. So he's going to be forced to go with that. Hog Rider is not something I want to take damage against. Please freeze! Oh my god. I feel like I fucked up there. Oh, wait. Go? That's connection. That is good damage. We shouldn't have taken the Hog Rider hit, but we're doing good so far. All right, now we can lose at any moment, so I have to stay calm, cool, and collected. So I might just cycle... Okay, let's go Ice Golem in the back. I don't want to waste my log, even though it is free chip damage. All right, let's pressure with this other lane. He might go with a mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'm going to go with a log to try and reset it. And he's going to just tank that because... Oh, there he goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. And now I have the Evo Skeletons, and he'll probably end up zapping. But we'll see if we can get some value out of it. Now, I am a little bit scared of this Mega Knight. Yeah, I knew it was going to do some goofy antics. All right, let's try and knock this off the tower here. And see if we can kill the Firecracker. Let's go for an East Spirit. So the Mega Knight is going kind of crazy right now, but we survive. Okay, now if he's going to go for a massive hog push, and we can't change lanes here. So you know what we're going to do? Okay, we're going to log this. We're going to pull this over, and then we're going to go for a kite. And here we go. We're going to counter this with like as much knockback and freeze and shit as possible. All right, he does go for that. And looks like we defend and we kill the witch. Very cool. Bandit going crazy? That's what I'm talking about. Because it has the dash ability, but it's only 3 elixir instead. It's a completely different strat to boss bandit cycle. So that's why I decided to play this. Because it's way cheaper. It's way different. You can spam them way faster. And that's going to be GG in the second game. Let's fucking go, baby. At 15k, 1.6 cycle. Getting those Evo Skeletons and Evo Ice Spirit pretty quickly. And I feel like I'm getting value from both those cards as well. But yeah, I was thinking about this idea. It's just super obvious, I feel like, my whole life, who I've wanted to have in my life and who I've wanted to, I don't know, hang out with and be friends with, and who I've wanted to like. I feel like when I was younger, I was the kind of guy that like knocked on my friends' doors and stuff to try and hang out with them. Like, I didn't really care if that was like too outgoing. I didn't even like overthink these things. I would just go to people's houses. I would really call people's parents just to hang out if I liked somebody and wanted to hang out with them. I don't know why. I'm not like that way as much since I've gotten older for whatever reason, but okay, I'm not like an unk. All right, 24. Let's relax. But we won't be getting into Expo, but I still do it. I feel like if I like talking to somebody, I still reach out to them and stuff. I feel like people get caught up in this like weird ego thing where they don't do it because they're like, oh, this person doesn't reach out to me or whatever the fuck. I've always just, well, not always, but most of my life, I feel like for the most of my life, I've done that. Anyway, I've reached out to people who want to see. All right, this guy is playing defensive Mortar, and I think he's playing Rocket Cycle with Tornado. This guy, Miguel, I don't know how to say it, I'm a fucking idiot, is going to be the final boss, I can tell. He's playing Quick Cycle Mortar with like skellies and shit, and he's going to have Rocket Cycle, man. All right, so we're going to go for an East Spirit, and then I'm pretty sure, wait, no, he's got Muskie, which is the one thing throwing me off. So we're going to go with this, go for a prediction. Okay, so he's going to just distract that pretty easily. So let's go with this, and then in case that, when that dies, go for an East Spirit, and then go for this. We're just going to keep distracting in the middle. The thing is, okay. Oh my god. That Mortar like insta-locked on the tower. Please don't get another hit. Okay, at least it didn't get another hit there. But I was trying to hold on to my Evo Skeletons so much there, and that was my downfall. I'm going to have to seriously outplay this guy if I want to beat him. I think I'm going to have to go for multiple predictions on his Mortars. I'm going to have to get a ton of value. All right, let's go like this. And then let's go like this. He used his Knight. Ooh, what's going on? Okay, these are really goofy mechanics happening right now. But I'm still chilling because of the bats. And we take that out. All right, let's go for a Fire Spirit to pressure. And then he's just going to keep the onslaught going. Let's go for Spirit here. Let's go for this. Let's go for a log. And then try and get some East Spirit value. All right. Keep this alive. I'm just going to keep distracting this thing the whole fucking game. And Bandit on the... Oh my god, that was so close. All right, let's go for an Ice Golem here. And he's going to go with that. Okay. Let's go like this. And then in case some goofy shit happens, let's go like that. And then Evo Skeletons might go kind of crazy. Nice. We bait out a log. And the ice golem's going to distract. Okay, so let's go like this, I reckon. Try and snipe that with the bandit before he can react. And very nice. And we force out a defensive mortar. A defensive Evo mortar. That's so good. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this guy has rocket. So this is going to be fucked. Alright, we're not letting that connect. Let's go for another bandit here to try and take that out. And the fire spirit for them. And then I'm going to go for this just in case. He's going to go defensive mortar. Okay, we absolutely need to kill that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. We're going to go with a bunch of kind of cycly cards, because that's our whole fucking strat. And then, oh man, this is just so brutal. Let's go for this. He's almost definitely going to go offense. Okay, let's go like this, this, and then this. And try and see if we can kill that shit. Okay, if we do take that out, there's... Maybe Evo Skeletons is the only way we win this. Okay, never mind, it's dead. Please go! Oh my god, he's going to go defensive mortar. Okay, at least it was evolved. Alright, so now let's go like this. And then let's go for a little pressure here. He's going to go for Evo Archers. Okay, so I'm going to cycle 2 logs on that. I'm going to go like this. Oh my god. That was the world's most clutch ice spirit from him. I thought he was going to go in there. And I'm going to go with a little bats push here. I need to cycle 2 logs on this, over here. Let's go like this and try and cycle. Actually, let's just go for this instead. And then, okay. So he's going kind of crazy right now. So we're going to have to go for an ice golem for sure. And then go for a bandit and see if we can catch him with his pants down. Okay, there's like 1,000 mortars on the map right now. But that ice golem is going to distract. Can I win this on log damage? No! See, chat. I knew... what are the odds we matched that, man? It's like a quick cycle, rocket cycle dick. Maybe we could have won if we logged his tower down. But, fuck, man. We would need, like 6 logs or something snuck in there before he even realized to rocket cycle. But I'm happy with the performance we had today, especially if I get a 5-star lucky drop. Kill myself.